Call Halayullah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Kwakadash. What I said in the ancient Paleo Hebrew is all praise to the Heavenly Father Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, in the name of His only begotten Son Yahweh Shah, Ba'Hashem, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to our elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Salutations to the men on the highways and hedges, the hopeful elect, 144,000 men from the 12 tribes of Israel, and Shalom to the elect of Israel, and all the elect, the governing body of the elect, and men, women, and children, known as the innumerable multitude in these last days and time. This is a lesson. It's kind of a funny, because sometimes you got to break the monotony, right? I like to listen to comedy, certain stand-up comedians and everything like that. And sometimes they come through, they make a point on certain instances. So I put up this, I came across this TikTok with Eddie Griffin. All right. And it's going into, well, I'm going to use it as going into the construct that Esau Edom has developed as far as calling people different colors to hide their identity. All right, with that, I'm going to just let this go into it, and then we'll go after that.
Motherfuckers say they don't like black people, right? And the ones that I'm talking about you. Not all white people. There's some cool motherfuckers. You're here. But you know the ones I'm talking about, I don't like black people. Well, why you lay out in the sun and try to become black? You don't see black people laying out in the moonlight trying to lighten up. Like, brother, what you doing, nigga? I'm trying to get that Prince tone, nigga. Morris Day up in this bitch. Y'all ain't even white, really. Y'all colored. Y'all should all join the NAACP. And when these niggas gonna change the name of that organization?
Let's start there. Like I said, this tablet right here, it does a lot of messing up. So I'm not going to go into pulling up any scriptures. I'm just going to go on my phone and pull up scriptures. But what I want to start at is, when was the term color created to describe a person? Looking it up on Google. The word colored, Middle English, I colored, was first used in the 14th century, but with a meaning other than race or ethnicity. The earliest uses of the term denote a member of dark-skinned groups of people occurred in the second part of the 18th century in reference to South America. And the Wadi Bashim Yahweh for our elders, because I believe it was Elder from Chicago. The elder from Chicago, Salaki, if I'm not remembering your name right now, Elder. Malcolm, the Wadi Bashim Yahweh, that broke down when in the 18th century how they used the color division, redlining, to separate people according to how they look. All right. With that, I want to go down to people also ask, and I'm gonna go to, where was I at? Right here, it says people also ask, who were called blacks in South Africa? Now, a lot of the children of Israel had or were pushed out of Jerusalem in 70 AD. And they went to all type of parts of the Eastern world at that time. All right? Talking about through Greece. Some of them were already in Greece and other parts of the world. But, through the Asia, through further west of Europe and down into Africa. All right? Morocco, Egypt, and Ethiopia and the southern parts of Africa. Right? Who were called blacks in South Africa? Native Africans were called blacks. the group of workers that were brought from India by the British were called Indians or colored races, while the British were themselves called whites. All right, this is a public, not public, but a social construct. You know, because when you go to and you look into the definition of what white means and what black means, matter of fact, let me get it. Let me get black definition. I think they changed it up though. I think they changed it up. We're gonna find out though. I should have went there to the Webster. We'll just start right here. Black. Hold on. Turn you up.
Black.
Black. Of the very darkest color owing to the absence of or complete absorption of light, the opposite of white. Black smoke, dark pitch, jet black, coal black. But it also meant things like evil, nasty, right? When you go back into the Webster the definition of black. Now let's get white. White definition.
White.
White. Oh, they changed it. Due to the reflection of most wavelengths of visible light, the opposite of black. It used to say like pure, innocent, things of this nature. Can I find it? Nah, it ain't in here. All right, but if you go to the Webster definition dictionary, it's like a different dictionary. It'll tell you that white was pure and innocent and all these things. So in the 1800s, they came up with this social construct to divide the people based on how they look, primarily. And now it's time to face the music. All right. Let me go here. I want to Google. Let me Google. Let me Google. When was the term color created to describe a person? Again. No, Salakia. Let me go to social construct. Social construct of people as colors. All right. One way humans create social constructs is by structuring what they see and experience into categories. For example, they see people with different skin colors and other physical features and create the social construct of race. All right? When it comes to this Israelite race, we're not based on color. It's based on primarily the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the spirit of that man according to following the law, statutes, commandments, and having faith in the gospel of Yahweh Shai. All right? Believing in the whole gospel of the Bible, the doctrine of the Bible according to truth. Not according to what we've been taught by our slave masters. All right? One way humans create social construct is by structuring what they see and experience into categories, because we are to walk by faith, right? Not by sight. And that's the difference with this race war that's going on in the world right now. A lot of people not knowing who they are based on the lies of Esau Edom, the red man who the world ignorantly called white. Human. I wanted to put up the definition for human, or hue, because that's where it came from, human. Let me see. Who created the term human? Read it. Who coined the term human being? Having trouble trying to find who first used this and why. I bet. I bet. Why would Esau Edom want you to know? I'm going to go to people also ask, where did the term human race come from? The word race, interpreted to mean an identifiable group of people who share a common descent, was introduced into English in about 1580 from the Old French ras in 1512, from Italian razza. Who came up with the term human? Human was first recorded in the mid-1300s and owes its existence to the Middle French humane, of or being belonging to man. That's how you come up with human. From the Latin humanus, thought to be a hybrid related to homo, meaning man, or humus, meaning earth. Thus a human, unlike bird, plane, and even that's going off to other stuff. But the term, that was the term human came from. Now, the definition of hue is what I want to look for, because it goes back to color. H-U-E, definition. Hue, the attribute of a color by virtue of which it is discernible as red, green, etc. All right. Complexion, type, kind, or sort. These are all social constructs that blind a lot of people that go to church, that's in the world, that have workers, co-workers, and so on and so forth. And as in the definition of when was the term color created to describe a person, they say that it came from how humans looked at other humans' colors and classified them based on their colors. Not knowing your heritage goes back to the seed of your father. All right? And the thing you're going to find out about this lesson is that the Lord, it doesn't matter your color. It goes back to your bloodline, to your seed line. All right? Because y'all get mad because of the truth that God created Esau to show the world that he can hate. All right? The Lord created Esau to show you that he can hate. With that, I want to go first to Malachi 1 and 4. 1 and verse 1 through 4. And it is written, Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Right? Because as being Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, we go through so much hell. We try to work. They slave us to death. While you got all these other nations out there having a decent time. Their families are in order. They have all the good resources. They have all the land, and we're trapped in the ghettos and the barrios, in the pavilions. Trying to make ends meet one day at a time, living paycheck to paycheck. Right? Verse 2 again. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord, yet I love Jacob. And that's the war that we're going into right now. Based on Esau Edom being a cunning hunter, using his blessing being a sword. right? And deception. Being the physical counterpart of the devil, the deceiver, and the accuser of the brethren, right? He set up these constructs to hide himself in, but at the same time, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has set it up like that from the beginning. The Lord created all things, the good and the bad, the wicked, the good and the evil. Right? Matter of fact, let me get that. Let me pull that up. Because there's nothing you can do against the Bible. Right? In Isaiah 45, verse 7. That chapter 45, man. That's a poof. Y'all got to read that chapter when you get a chance to, Lord willing. Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. And these are the same. This is the same book that's been inside these Christian churches for years. And they never brought out scriptures like this. We always thought that the devil was fighting against the Lord, but the Lord right here just says he created all things. He created light and darkness. He made peace and created evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. All right? And he made Esau Edom to be the vessel of wrath, of wickedness. Thus, you have us living in this world of utter, what can I say? Like, how can I say it? Wickedness. Utter darkness, utter deception. Right? And this is to show you that the Lord can't hate. Anyone that has a problem with that, let's go to this verse right here. I'm going to go to Romans first. Let me pull up Romans verse chapter 9. Chapter 9. I'm going to jump down to verse, let's start at verse 9. For this is the word of promise, at this time will I come, and Sarah, who was Sarah? Sarah was the wife of Abraham. And Sarah shall have a son. Right? Who did Sarah have? She had Isaac. All right? At that time you had Isaac and you had Ishmael. Ishmael is the forefather of the so-called Arabians out there right now. Over there in the eastern part of the hemisphere of the world. Ishmael. And then you had Isaac. All right? And Isaac is the father of Esau and Jacob. Jacob being the red man who the world ignorantly called white. And Salakia, did I say that wrong? Esau being the red man who the world ignorantly called white. And Jacob had, and then Isaac had Jacob, who was the father of the 12 tribes of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, verse 10. And not only this, but when Rebekah, and who was Rebekah? Rebekah is the wife of Isaac. And when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children, because that's Esau and Jacob. For the children not yet being born, or for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, according to the election, might stand, according to the blessing, not of works, but of him that calleth. Because the Lord created good and evil. He created peace. He's the creator of both sides. Nothing overstands, or the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is not fighting with anything. He created everything. He knows how everything is going to work out. Let's get to it. I want to jump down. Matter of fact, let me stay here. Let me go to verse 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Okay? I believe that's in Second Esdras. I mean, no. Second Esdras is Esau being the end of the world and Jacob being the beginning of it that followeth. But in Genesis chapter 25, I believe you go to like verse, I want to say 15, Slack if I'm wrong. But just read the chapter of verse 25 in Genesis. It tells you that the older, the one that came out first, who was Esau, is going to serve the younger, who was Jacob. Verse 13 again, it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall ye say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid. No, the Most High is righteous in all his decisions. Let's get a verse of humbling yourselves. People need to humble themselves when it comes to understanding this knowledge, right? Verse 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will, he hardeneth. All right? You get what you receive. Just like he hardened the heart of the Egyptian Pharaoh that caused the demise of his soldiers in the Reed Sea. He's hardening the heart of Esau Edom right now. To the point where he starts seeing that he's coming down. He got a short time to rule. He's going to come with great wrath, great destruction. That's his blessing. I'm going to jump down to verse 21. Have not the potter power over the clay? Who is the potter? A potter is somebody that sits up there. Okay, if you ever had an art class and you making a pot, you're the potter. You're given the clay. You're given the techniques of how to mold it the way you want to mold that pot, all right, or that vase, or that vase, or vase, as they say. And then you have the clay. You have power over the clay. That's the same. That's how poetic Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He is the potter, and he created us. We are the clay, right? Have not the potter power over the clay, of the same lump, the same flesh, to make one vessel unto honor, and another unto dishonor. You know, one vessel of mercy, which is Israel, and the vessel of wrath, which is Esau Edom. It's balanced. He controls all things. Verse 21, have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump, to make one vessel unto honor, and another unto dishonor? What if God, willing to show his wrath, and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? You hear that? The vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. Esau Edom, the end of this world, and Jacob being the beginning of it that followeth. All right, like immediately right after, because when Esau and Jacob was born, Esau grabbed the heel of Jacob grabbed the heel of Esau. That was going to let you know that one kingdom is going to be translated to another in an instant. All right? So y'all could be mad all y'all want to about the truth that God created Esau Edom to show that he can hate. Because everybody think that God is all about love. You know? If he say that he made man his own image, and we have all these feelings and thoughts and emotions, you know, and ways to control them, you know, only through wisdom. But we encompass all of these emotions and feelings, and he made us in his image. You don't think the Lord can hate? He hates sinners. He hates sinners. All right? Like in the Christian church, they say the Lord hates the sin, but not the sinner. Let me get a precept on that, because that'll be going off, man. Be lost out there. And that's in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keep them against the mighty day of their punishment. All right. So that's why these lessons are meant for you to repent and come back to the Lord by studying, learning His laws, learning what the Lord wants you to do according to His word, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. All right, believing that He sent His Son here as a sacrifice, the same promise that He made to Abraham. When Abraham showed him, oh, Isaac got to go, my only promised son. And back then, you know, we had more understanding. We weren't so diluted with these lies. We knew that every third to fourth generation, the Spirit comes back in the earth. Well, this is the last time. Lord willing, we are part of those, the elect, that this is the last time we have to come through the womb of a woman, that we'll live forever in the kingdom. All right? That's all I want to get out on this lesson, you know, pretty much. Face the music, Esau Edom. You know, it's not because of color, you know, with your social construct. It's about the seed. And if you resonate with what's being said or what's being brought out in these last days and time according to the truth, you might very well be a child of Israel, no matter how you look. You know, but it's in your best interest to repent, to come back to the Lord with all your heart, mind, and spirit, and serve Him, having faith and works. Because faith without works is dead. You have to show the Lord that you love Him. All right. With that, I'm gonna close out. I don't think there's anything else I want to hit on that, you know, for now. But in these last days and time, the wicked is being revealed. You know, that man of sin, that man of perdition is being revealed for his lies, and we just gotta keep on preaching it, because we've been preached or falsely preached to about all the other philosophies and doctrines of the Bible without any truth. But these last days and times, the truth is coming out and cutting, you know, Esau Edom. With that, let's close out, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kwakadash. Double honor to our elders and apostles of the great millstone. Again, to the elect of Israel, endure, endure, endure. Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, endure. And to next time, Kwam Yasharala. Hold on. Wild Baba Ball. Let me let this finish playing out. It's kind of funny. Like I said, just to break the monotony.
National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Now, fucker, we ain't been colored people since the 40s. I mean, we became...
Let me start it from the jump.
Different motherfuckers say they don't like black people, right? And the ones that I'm talking about you. Not all white people. There's some cool motherfuckers. You're here. But you know the ones I'm talking about, I don't like black people. Well, why you lay out in the sun and try to become black? You don't see black people laying out in the moonlight trying to lighten up. Like, brother, what you doing, nigga? I'm trying to get that Prince tone, nigga. Morris Day up in this bitch. Y'all ain't even white, really. Y'all colored. Y'all should all join the NAACP. And when these niggas gonna change the name of that organization? The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Now, fucker, we ain't been colored people since the 40s. I mean, we became Negroes, then we became niggas, and now we African Americans. Motherfucker, treat me like a hot dog and ketchup. And anybody should be saying they the NAACP is white folks. You understand me? Because y'all colored people. Only white people can turn red when they mad. Look at them. They blush. Little pink. When you hit them, they blue and purple. Y'all colored people like motherfucker. Y'all the whole box of goddamn crayons. Shit, I might be blushing right now. You can't tell.